Good day, fellas. I hope you're ready for your daily dose of skill, and today we are going to play with a Sheridan proper setup. Setup which every single Sheridan player is supposed to play, which is not with a derp gun, but skill-wise so. Because this gun is actually competitive gun on this vehicle, and the derp gun is created for memes. In fact, fellas, if this video is going to get 4,000 likes, we are going to have a Sheridan with a derp gun and we are going to blast some EBRs over there. So if you want to see that, you know what you need to do. Overall, Sheridan, and the main reason why we are doing a video with a Sheridan today is very simple. We are doing a Sheridan video because it's top of the tree, and there is probably many people which is thinking, do I want to grind for this vehicle or I do not want to grind for this vehicle? And my answer is not really. It is not the most competitive light tank in the game. I want to be very honest with you, but in the same time, it's not the biggest pile of shit ever existed in the world of tanks. So keep this in mind, fellas. The good things about this vehicle is gun accuracy. With a competitive gun, you have pretty much pot on gun on the light tank, which is very nice. And you have decent DPM, but spotting abilities and everything is very mediocre on this vehicle, if I can say so. One more thing which I want to mention, fellas. Today I am going to finish ranked battles in the EU server with a tank request, so people can request tanks. Obviously, if they have enough bananas, I will start streaming at 6 p.m. GMT plus 2 time, 5 p.m. GMT plus 1 time, and 4 p.m. British time zone, right? And as you can see, this is our performance. Currently, we are having 150 global performance, so it's going well considering we are playing with the tanks like Jack Pizda and so on. So I had a good experience, to be fair with you, and I hope you too if you are watching the live streams. Anyways, without further ado, let's go into the battle with a Mr. Sheridan, and let's see what this vehicle is all about, right? We are going to play 2 to 3 games, and we'll see how the things will go, my friends. We'll see how the things will go. Very nice. So, Sheridan, what you are going to show for us? And look, this is very good point of the light tanks in the current meta. You see, random battles are infested by Ferraris, right? So what that means? That means other light tanks is way less competitive than Ferraris are, right? Because Ferraris have a decent view range, Ferraris have very good camo, Ferraris have pretty much everything what you could ever need, right? And light tanks, unfortunately, kind of moving away from this position, to be fair with you. And it's quite sad thing because back in the day, you know, my favorite class used to be light tanks, but now with the current situation with the Ferraris, fellas, it is just not looking as great, if I can say so. Anyways, how we are going to do the things here, I am not going to spot whatsoever. Why so? Because this tank is not so good for spotting. In fact, I'm not even using optics for this vehicle, but what this tank is good at, this tank is good at hitting. If you are going to aim properly, there is a humongous chance, boys and girls, ladies and gentlemen, you are going to successfully hit your shot, so keep this in mind. If you are going to aim well, there is a big fat chance you are going to hit your shots properly. So treat this tank less of a light tank unless you are on the last light tank left, right? And treat it as a medium sniper schnitzel, if I can say so. And believe me, then the Sheridan is shining in completely different colors. I know it's weird, but unfortunately this is the world which we are living in. So what do we want to do now? How about if we would try to burst the living hell out of the bush here? There is a big chance they have someone which is sitting in the bush, and now we are trying to look for a splash. There is a splash, it went through, it is completely fine, no complaints, no regrets. Trying to craft the different angle. I don't know how about you, but I haven't seen this splash. Trying to look for a splash, fellas, trying to look for a splash, and I can't see the splash. Are we hitting some mother tracker or it's only my illusion? This is the question. Let's see. and now we are definitely not hitting. So we could have a couple of the blind shots there and there, right? So that would be very, very nice and very, very welcome. So what we want to do now, we want to relocate and we want to get ourselves way better position on the field, right? And the main reason why do we want to have better position on the field is quite simple and quite straightforward, my friends. We are going to get simply very, very good angles for enemy forces which is playing here, right? And if we will be able to do that, we will farm them. Simple. Simple. Easy peasy lemon squeezes. So, next. E50M. Aiming. What E50M? Unfortunately, that wasn't our damage, right? But it doesn't really change anything. The most important thing is the gun down, right? This is the most important thing. Meanwhile, as you can see, our team is making even more pressure here, which is not bad whatsoever, because soon we are going to craft a very, very nice angle, and we are going to burst the living hell out of everyone which is playing here. In fact, I might even load some heat ammunition for this 277, right? That's what we need, and now we are playing. Unfortunately, the first shot bounced. It doesn't really change too much. Our object is enjoying himself and doing some kind of stunts to entertain YouTube auditory, which I appreciate, to be fair with you. That's very, very impressive performance, and you know exactly what I'm talking about. Very nice. Can we have clap, clap, clap for our 27 for our object 268? That would be beautiful. Okay, that was a very nice shot by enemy Arta, to be fair with you. I definitely did not saw that one coming, but in the same time I can't do anything about this. Can I go sideways like this and punish him in the face? This is the question. Unfortunately, I missed the shot, but luckily we are not getting spotted. Since we are not getting spotted, all we need to do, we need to keep this angle up and simply shoot them, right? Anyways, let's try to relocate a bit. Just a bit, fellas. Not by much, just a bit. And we are having completely different angle now. How about if we will start beating the living crap out of enemy heavies which is sitting here? And this is what Sheridan is good at, fellas. Sheridan is extremely good at flanking people like this, right, and just beating the living crap out of them. Obviously, I talk way too many good things about the Mr. Sheridan, so the gun is saying, wait a second, you said something nice about me? You peasant, you said something nice about me. Shame on you, kaboom, and missing the shots. Obviously, this is very, very unlucky, because once again, if I am saying, fellas, the gun handling is extremely, extremely good on the tank, I truly mean it, my friends. Meanwhile, enemy team is drowning because, you know, they're getting frustrated because situation is 1 to, well, not 1, actually 7 to 15, but still, you know, they are not feeling very, very nice about this performance, right? So as you can see, there is Tank Destroyer which drowned, Arta which drowned, and to be fair with you fellas, I want to believe, oh, another Arta drowned. You know, this lake, fellas, this water source, or however you are calling this, should be called water of the death, okay, or water of doomed, something like this, because this water source, I think he took so many Arta lives out there. It is insanity, fellas. It is insanity. Anyways, beautiful game. I am feeling pretty happy with this. We should have a couple of the blind shots, if I'm not mistaken, because I haven't seen the splash. If I'm not mistaken, we should hit Leo and we should have approximately 3.6 thousand damage. Let's see. Unfortunately, I am wrong. Boys and girls, ladies and gentlemen, I am wrong. We do not have any blind shots, which is quite sad thing, unless we was hitting someone's tracks. 60 TP, nah, impossible. I probably missed the shots and I did not notice that. Either way, can't complain too much. 2.7 thousand damage, pretty much no assisting damage. That's okay. Better luck next time. Let's go for another battle. Let's see what Sheridan is up to. And now we are having a bit better situation for ourselves, because we are playing against them tier 9s, which is once again a big fat bonus for us, and there is no tier 10 Ferraris, so this is huge deal for us, right? This is a very, 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 very good situation for us. So what do we want to do? First of all, probably we want to go for 890 line, and we will try to make some bad things there. In fact, I could load the first high explosive ammunition for shits and giggles. We have 53 penetration, we can penetrate MX, we can penetrate EBR, we can penetrate T49. Why the heck not to do that? And even though if we are not going to penetrate them, it's not going to change the things too much for us, because we will hit them for 100 to 200 anyways, right? So that's nice. Let's do this. Obviously, what we can expect from the enemy EBR is go on the full throttle low mode like this, right? So keep this in mind. 100. Well, not a big surprise, although I must admit, fellas, at least our reaction was pretty decent. Honestly, our reaction was pretty decent. Okay, what do we have here? The question is, can we outspot someone which is sitting around this area or not really? And as you can see, 140 now took very interesting position. And in fact, we don't really have enough support here. In fact, we do not really have anyone apart the T30 sniper Schnitzel. That's not what I really want to see, boys. This is not what I really want to see. Shame. It's okay. We are not going to give up yet. We are not going to give this position away. Our STB made quite a bit of pressure here, which is very nice thing. How about if we would go and support this guy a bit? What do you think? How about if we would go and support this guy a bit? Because he is banging everyone single-handedly here, because he have an extremely good gun depression, and obviously since he have a very good gun depression, he can beat the living crap out of everyone which is playing here. Speaking about people which is playing here, we are hitting the T49 on the full move, not a big surprise. Oh, the sniper Schnitzel, good to know. Thank you very much for information. Trying to get him once again. Unfortunately failing, but getting a bit of the assisting damage, which is always nice. Beautiful. Okay. I can tell you one very simple thing, fellas. We can cross like this quite easily. Enemy art drowned already, which is once again quite pathetic and coward move in my opinion, but once again not much what we can do about this. Now we need to figure out how to flank enemy forces which is playing here, right? I am pretty sure they do not have anyone around this area. I am pretty sure about this. So what we are doing, how about if we would try to find a decent angle for this Udes which is playing here. Beautiful shot. Very beautiful shot, fellas. I'm happy with this. Okay, next. Do we want to make a hardcore pressure? That's the main and the most important question for us. Also, we have an extremely good line here, and in fact, we can make an angle even better for ourselves. Pay attention to what we are doing. We are moving back like this, and now we should be able to see AMX heavy tank out here. Yep, absolutely. We can see him. Beautiful. But the thing is, the very bad thing is he is facing us frontally, so to be fair with you, it's not changing situation too much for us, which is quite sad thing, but it is how it is. There is still 10,000 HP left in the battle, at least that's what I want to believe, and that's what I want to hope for. And we still can have a decent performance, right? With the light tank, I'm aiming for 3,000 to 4,000. It would be very nice, although usually when I am playing as a spotter, right, I am aiming as a bare minimum for 4,500 combined, but once again, this is completely different situation. And I believe you can tell that yourself. You simply cannot be so aggressive spotter with a Sheridan, because your shapes is like a cow, you know, you are humongous and everyone can notice you on the field, and so on, so on. Anyways, it's not game over yet, fellas, trust me on this one. How about if we would try to cut the Udes here? Udes is trying to go up like this. He noticed at us, but it's not changing the fact we already banged him in the face. Udes is getting quite angry. Udes is thinking about beating the living crap out of us, and Udes is dead. I don't know, did he raise the gun on purpose, or that was not intentional. Either way, he's dead and we eliminated him from the game. And as you can see, fellas, this is pretty quick tank, okay? You cannot say this vehicle is completely useless pile of garbage which is not worth anything, because it's not the case. You can actually spot in the late game you can actually do damage, which is always nice and always welcome, right? In other words, there is way worse vehicles, and in my opinion, in my recent experience, fellas, I would say way worse tank than this one is was light tank. The light tank is so much worse than this vehicle, but once again, maybe it's only me and maybe I'm special, which could be very, very possible. Right? Speaking about being special, we are hitting the Leo. Leo is not very, very happy about the situation, but to be fair with you, we don't really care about this. We are trying to hit him, and I don't really know how we missed him. Not much what I can do about this. Trying to escape before he is connecting the shell. Luckily, he did not connect the shot. That's okay. We are going in front, and now I need humongous high roll, which is not going to happen, so let's try to hit him in this way. That's okay. Not much what I can change there. I don't know where that shell went, but probably that was simply an unlucky shot, if we can say so. And in the end of the day, we have 3.3 thousand damage, 400 resisting damage. Once again, not a horrible performance, but not the performance which I want to have. And the main reason why I was aggressive in the end of this battle, right, because I knew either I am pushing or either I can go and F myself, right? This is quite straightforward and this is quite understandable. So either I'm making pressure or either I am going home empty-handed, right? Anyways, that's okay, it wasn't that bad. To be fair with you, I kind of want to have the tier 10 matchmaking with only one light tank. Then I would try to spot and we would see how the things would go, right? Anyways, second battle, not extremely good performance, but once again, I don't want to cherry pick the games and to show you, oh, Sheridan is the best light tank ever. Although we are top by the damage, which is nice. I do not want to shit talk you, I don't want to say lies, at least in my opinion, and you are seeing 3 games in a row, right? How am I playing? So, like I said, you are seeing 3 games in a row, how am I playing, right? Either it's going to be good, either it's going to be bad, I do not have anything to hide from you. Okay, Prokurovka. Oh, this is exactly what I want. Okay, look, how we are going to start this battle? We are going to take typical position over there, so there is a chance we are going to outspot EBR, which is trying to make a pressure over there, or alternatively Sniper Schnitzels, which is playing here. Obviously, we are going to spot the EBRs, which is going through the middle like crazy mother truckers, and we are going to spot everyone which is going to try to make a pressure like this if they are going to use the bad angles. That's the plan, obviously, so let's do this. This position which we are going to take, I found like a couple of months ago, and I truly enjoy playing this position. It is very, very nice, it is enjoyable, and it is working just fine. Obviously, I'm still spotted, relax, take it easy. We have approximately 10 seconds, and after those seconds, 10 seconds, we are going to go into the bush where we want to play. EBR is still going like crazy mother trucker, and let's see. I don't want him to peek, and we are here. Beautiful. Okay, we are in position. This is exactly where we want to be. CS63 said, you know what, eat shit. I want to take this position. I want to hit the light tank, and you know what, that's completely fine. I don't really mind this guy too much. Anyways, beautiful. Now what we are going to do, it's time to shine like a demon, fellas. It is time to shine. So you see, we are, ooh, interesting. Now the question is, who the flying F spotted us? Soon we will figure this out, okay? Soon we will figure this out, who is spotting us. Now pay attention, 10 seconds passed, and now the thing is, do they have anyone here or not? Soon we will figure this out. Huh. To be fair with you, I do not really think they have anyone here, honestly. Boys and girls, ladies and gentlemen, I honestly do not think they have anyone here. So keep this in mind. Anyways, what I am thinking about the hill here, because if enemies will try to make pressure, we should be able to hit them in the face. Plus on top of that, we can spot the side here. Aha, they had the BR in the position. Aha, fellas, they had the BR in position. Okay, that's good. Good information to know, fellas. It is always good to know those things, right? And I wasn't spotted because he was sitting in the bush incorrectly, or alternatively, maybe I'm supposed to say correctly, so he is not going to spot this line, but he is going to spot this line. Maybe this is the right play with the words, right? Boom. Beautiful. Although I must admit that Sheridan gun handling is treating me like a pile of garbage in this game. I am missing majority of my shots, but you know what? I can give benefit of the doubt for my shitty ass aim, right? That's okay. This is only the start. This is going to be a high hitting battle, and I would not be happy if I would not have at least 6,000, right? At least 6,000. Okay, you know what? There is 2 EBRs once again. You know this and I know this. How the flying F we supposed to get maximum use of this situation? How the flying F we supposed to get maximum use? Meanwhile, our team is yelling our light tanks bots. Sorry for being bad. At least I'm being honest, okay? At least I am being honest. I'm saying sorry for being bad. Here we go. Here we go. And T57 is flexing us. No problem, you always play bad. Probably that's why people is enjoying content so much, right? Easy. Easy, fellas. So, what we could do here. The most important thing for us is obviously to try to outspot the 1-2 line. What tanks are not spotted yet? Foch, Grille, and E3. Those are the guys which is not spotted, right? Those are the guys which is not spotted. By the way, one more thing, how you can knock out the trees. Kaboom, trees knock it down, and now you have way better camo, right? This is the quick tip, quick hint for every single of you. Meanwhile, Foch is here. Okay, our EBR is going in front like there is no tomorrow, fellas. I repeat, our EBR is going in front like there is no tomorrow. You know what? I know what I'm going to do. I am going to attempt to spot the 1-2 line. If I will fail, and I can go and eat shit, right? This is the whole explanation of all this, so let's go. I am very, very well aware that they have EBR which never ever was spotted, okay? I am extremely well aware of that, and I know. Believe me, I completely understand this. But in the same time, I need to do what I need to do. Okay? Beautiful. And we started getting assisting damage right there. This is exactly what I want to see, boys and girls, ladies and gentlemen. This is exactly what I want to see. And once again, you see, I am being very, very passive with this light tank, but there is a reason why. You can't be over aggressive with this tank and expect the golden shower for yourself, right? If you are going to be over aggressive, you are going to get effed and you will forget your name and you are going to complain after that, and so on, so on. So keep this in mind. You need to be very, very, very wise and very, very smart if you want to get maximum use of all this. Trust me on this one. And now we are following the line of the bushes and we are simply trying to spot people which is playing around this area, right? I should be fine. I shouldn't be spotted, and as you can see, I am not. And all we need to do, we need to make a hardcore pressure for the Foch 155 because he is completely effed already, right? I am kind of ignoring this guy because once again he's going to get banged, and all we need to do, we need to hit the art and we are going to be okay. So in the end of the day, it worked fine. So you see, fellas, it is very, very, very important. It is very important thing what we have done there. At first we was playing relatively passively for obvious reasons because Sheridan cannot compete with the BR one-on-one. You simply cannot compete with the BR. You will pretty much all the time lose the spotting wars, right? Because Sheridan have less camo, Sheridan have less speed, and Sheridan has only gun, right? So what is your main thing what you are doing with a Sheridan? Obviously you are trying to do a bit of damage, maybe take some kind of passive safe bush, and in the end of the game you are shining as a light tank, only one light tank in the field. Then you can behave like a light tank, right? So this is my opinion about this vehicle. Anyways, obviously BR spotted way more. Not a big surprise. That's why people do not like the EBRs, because they are running like headless chickens, right? But I am feeling very, very solid with my performance. Solid 5.5 thousand damage. Very, very, very good. And once again, I am feeling very well with this performance, right? Okay, moving on. In 3 battles, fellas, our average performance with this vehicle was 4,500. Okay, 4.4 thousand. And you know what? I am feeling very, very good with this score. If everyone would play that bad as I am, I would be extremely, extremely excited and extremely happy. So, boys and girls, ladies and gentlemen, if this video is going to get 4,000 likes, you are going to see Sheridan with a derp gun version, which is not going to be very competitive, but I can promise you a couple of penetrations there and there. And other than that, fellas, thank you very much for watching. That was your daily dose of skill, and I hope to see you very, very soon. Peace.